Hi, hi. Okay, so let's see how we can get my head in here. There we go. Um, okay, so I did not get any cleaning done. I did not get any organizing done. I did not get any baking done. I did not get anything done that I was supposed to get done today because living near my family is a full-time fucking job. I love them. I love them to death. They are my favorite people. I am so glad to be home and I am so glad to be around them. I miss them terribly the whole time I lived in Vegas. But seriously, having them near me and being around them means that I am constantly doing family stuff. Um, and the fact that I have two very separate families who don't speak to each other really, like my mom and my dad don't really talk. And then, like, even within my mom's side, there's people who don't really talk to each other. So, like, I have like six families. So I'm just constantly trying to do things and make sure everybody's taken care of, especially with, Cheryl being not well lately. And, like, my sister doesn't really have a car that she can drive right now. And my mom's working full time again. So, like, there's always something that needs to be going on, and so if I have a day off, like, I pretty much end up spending the whole day. Now, admittedly, I did sleep in a little bit, and then I had lunch with my friend Oren this afternoon, or early this afternoon, and so, like, I did do stuff for me too, and I hung out at Kaladi Brothers for a little bit. um and I have some stuff to tell you, but in private, that has to do with just a whole lot of really awkward interactions with the men folk of the world. Um, we are definitely back to I am a dude. I am a dude. Like, nobody considers me a girl. I don't look like a girl. I don't talk like a girl. I don't act like a girl. I'm clearly no longer in possession of a vagina. It must have fallen off somewhere. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I'm just not a dude, or I'm just not a girl at all, and I'm a dude to everybody. A couple of videos ago, you mentioned that one of the things that you liked about me was that I was unafraid to tell the internet everything, which is a blessing and a curse. And the telling the internet everything has really, I finally found some shame, I guess. I finally, like, all of a sudden, I said some shit that's on the internet now, and then all of a sudden, like, way after the fact, was like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that. And so, I spent like an hour and a half in a coffee shop today hiding from somebody. Not like really hiding, just like willing myself invisible. Like, there was really no way to actually hide, and I didn't want to leave because I was reading my book and was having a really nice chai. And I felt like just getting up and bolting when this person came in would have been sort of telltale. And technically, like, they're an acquaintance. Like, I don't really know them. But yeah, I said some stuff about them on Sarah Jo and Ezra's podcast, and now I'm horrified. And they are evidently completely unbothered by it, which is great. But I'm horrified, and I was really hoping to, like, avoid seeing and or talking to them forever for the foreseeable future. So, and then now here I am making it worse by continuing to talk about it. But you're my best friend, and I doubt he's watching these blogs, so I don't really care. And if you are, dude, you have beautiful hair, and I am obsessed with your hair. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So, I'm going to avoid you for as long as humanly possible because I'm horrified by my bizarre obsession with your hair. So, that said, that was my day. That was the first part of my day. I had lunch with my friend, and then I avoided this man with luxurious hair. Um, and then, so I've got a bunch of notes. I've got this whole, like, this is my design journal. Like, I'm sure you've seen it because I used to carry it around forever. And so, I've got a bunch of patterns in the first part of this, but the last, like, 10 pages are all notes for our videos because clearly I haven't been designing anything. So I started the read along earlier today because like I said, I had lunch with my friend, and I got to the restaurant before he did, and so I sat and read for a little bit because I didn't know when you were gonna start it, and since I'm prone to losing interest, I figured if I got a head start, then there was a chance that I might actually finish it. So I am on the Mouse and the Snake story, which is on page 43. It's a really quick read. I bet we're done with this by the end of the week. If you start it tonight, I'm sure that we'll be done with it by the end of the week. Because it's, the stories are short and concise, and So I will refrain from talking about it since you haven't read it yet. But I have started it, and I'm several stories in, and I am eager to talk about it. I haven't got to any of the ones that he read us when we went and saw him. I haven't heard the one with him on This American Life, so I'll have to look up that episode. I haven't been listening to This American Life. I really need to look that up. I have not been listening to Pop Culture Happy Hour, and I have to because tomorrow I'm starting to go to Pub Quiz. So I'm going to need to brush up on all of my pop culture trivia. And so maybe tonight I will finally download it and start listening to it tomorrow. As for Bones on Netflix, yes, I got locked out of former boyfriend and I's Netflix account, but my friends Heather and Lori both gave me their login information, so I have access to streaming. And I'm sure if I asked you for it, you would give me yours, but I don't need it. It's good. And oh, I have a question written down here. I don't know where it came from, but it must have popped in my head when you were talking. How long have we known each other now? Oh, I remember what it was. It was because Erin's a year old, and you've known me the whole time she's been alive. So I know that we've known each other for several years, but I don't know how many because I've lost track. Because like the instant I met you, you were my soulmate, and we were in love, and that was it. End of story. So I don't know how long we've known each other. I've had a lot of coffee today, FYI. If I'm talking really fast, that's why. Um, uh, wow, I've gone through like 90% of my list today, me telling the internet everything, and then there's like a frowny face next to it, which is me telling the internet everything has gotten me into trouble lately. I think I have this theory that that me telling the internet everything is why everybody that I know thinks of me as a dude. Because there's no mystery, there's no allure to me. There's none of that. There's no like, oh, I wonder what she's thinking because I tell everybody everything all of the time. So you're never wondering what I'm thinking. The only thing I don't tell people is, hey, dude, I think you're cute. Um, because I haven't yet figured out how to say that unless I say it just like that, and then it's awkward and aggressive. So, the last time that I point blank told somebody that I thought they were cute, it was a text message, and it just said, "Hey, want to make out?" And that didn't end well. So, I mean, it didn't end badly. It just didn't go anywhere. So yeah, clearly I have no idea how to interact with the menfolk. This is now becoming a running theme in my life. Um, don't want a boyfriend. Don't want to be in love. As we've previously mentioned, I have no interest in being in love. I wrote that in my breakup blog. I don't know if you've been checking the breakup blog, but about a couple of days ago, I wrote a big long blog entry about how like when former boyfriend and I first broke up, I really thought all I wanted was a new boyfriend. Like I felt like I needed to fill that vacancy in my life, that I immediately needed a new boyfriend, that I needed to be desperately in love again. And then now I've decided I quite like being single. Like it's not, I don't really want a boyfriend, but I wouldn't mind having somebody that I could kiss every once in a while and somebody that would pet my hair while I fell asleep once or twice a week. Or maybe even just once or twice a month. Like once or twice a week seems a bit much. Yeah, so I want somebody that I can call when I'm drunk and giggly and feeling stupid. And I want somebody who will pet my hair and I want somebody to make out with. That's it. That's all I want. Pretty short list, and I can't seem to find that. So that's unfortunate. Um, Super stoked that you're going to see Hourglass. I definitely think you should buy a dress. I feel like that is a dress occasion. One new thing I've discovered about myself lately. I like dresses. I've been wearing a lot of dresses lately. I have probably 5 or 6 dresses that I wear fairly regularly. Now, and I definitely think that you should wear a dress to that, and I think that you should take pictures. Um, I didn't bake today. I'm hoping to bake tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I think you should do a bonus video. I think you should rewatch my other video and do a bonus video. I may do a bonus video later tonight because I'm going to watch House, Lie to Me, and Castle. And are you watching Castle? You would really like Castle. It's Nathan Fillion, and I'm in love with him, but he's super funny, and he's ruggedly handsome. So you should seriously look into that, too. It's only the second season, so I'm sure you can find season 1 on Netflix or something. Gross people who snuggle at concerts. I agree, that is disgusting. I hate that, and I want to kick them in the shins. Generally speaking, gross people who snuggle in public in general bother me. I used to be one of those people, and now it bugs the shit out of me. So I totally agree. Also, nobody should ever be shirtless in public. I don't believe in that. Oh, That's not true. I have an addendum to that. There is a really, really hot gay bouncer at Mad Myrna's here, and he's super gay, but he's like completely built and cut and like in real life on a boy that I would actually want to do anything with, that would not be physically attractive to me because I don't like guys that are built like that. But on a gay man who is completely untouchable, he's very pretty to look at and he walks around with no shirt. That's okay. That's okay. That's the one um exclusion to that rule. But generally speaking, if you're a straight dude and you're at a concert, you need to have a motherfucking shirt on. That shit is inappropriate in public. Inappropriate. The other thing that is inappropriate in public is grown men in capris. Not okay with that. Prepubescent boys in purple jeans. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. It's completely unfair. Leggings worn as pants with just a t-shirt. Specifically when paired with a pair of rain boots. Not okay. What else did I see today that was just completely fucking gross and weird? I think that's it. I think those were the three things where I was like, wow, really? Really? Um, I like the idea of the coffee cans with the yarn on the wall, but I don't drink coffee that comes in a can, so I have no way of getting coffee cans. Um, yeah. But I like the idea. And my room is just a white square box at this point, so the walls could use a little decoration. So I may look into something similar to that. Definitely some sort of wall hanging with which to display my yarn because I have very pretty yarn and it should be displayed. That was all my notes. Oh, your Dream in Color smushy. Fuck Dream in Color. I hate Dream in Color. We know how I feel about Dream in Color. I'm glad that the, whatever the worst it is, the Dream in Color, Classy is smushier than the smushy, which just, all that does is make me madder. All that does is piss me off more that the smushy is a complete misnomer and it's not actually smushy. The DPN cup is totally cute. If you have that pattern, perhaps we could put it in our Google Docs and, I would dig it. I'd like to make one of those because my desk is a mess and I could use one for both pens and DPNs. Oh, I wanted to show you. I bought these earrings a while ago. They're little sparrows. I decided that I've been wearing those green peridot earrings for like 2 years now, and one of them's all bent and crooked. So I wanted to start getting some different earrings. So I bought these, came today. I'm trying to accessorize more. And I'm trying to wear nicer clothes, and I'm trying to, just look nicer in general. Perhaps to trick the men in my life into believing that I'm a girl. It's worth a try, right? Anyways, so yeah, that's what's up. I miss you. I'm still a little stuffy and sick, so I sound kind of gross, but I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. I'm super stoked on my Mad Hatter tea party. I can't wait. So I've been working on some ideas all day, and I'm trying to decide whether I should dress as the Mad Hatter or if I should dress as Alice. So weigh in on that and let me know what you think, which one you think I should dress as. I kind of want to go as Alice just so I can buy a long blonde wig, because I think that would be tons of fun. Yeah, and then Mad Myrna's is putting on a production of Rocky Horror the Halloween weekend, so I'm going to be going to that. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to dress up for that too, even though I'm obviously not in it, but just dress up to go to it. Katrina's going to dress up as Columbia, so I was thinking of dressing up as Magenta, because I think that would be fun. And then I can buy a big red fuzzy wig. So I just love wigs. They're so much fun. But I'm super stoked that Kat's going to go as Columbia because I get to do her makeup, because she's going as, like, tap dancing Columbia. I thought she was going to go as, like, Mickey Mouse hat pajamas Columbia, but she's going as, like, fishnets, high heels, sparkle jacket Columbia. Full makeup. Stoked. Finally. 26 years. I've had this sister and never been allowed to do her makeup, ever. She won't let me pluck her eyebrows. She won't let me do her makeup. She won't let me put her in a dress, which is fine. I mean, I acknowledge that she is who she is. That's great, but super stoked that I get to do her makeup. So, all right, running out of time. Heart you, love you, talk to you soon. Bye.